We on, man. League of
We're
Extraordinary Gentlemen.
on.
Yeah.
I'm
Take
hype.
two. Take two.
Take two. You don't want
Yeah.
to start over again?
No, I'm saying this is take two, man. They banned us on take one. This is take two.
Take two of the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen podcasts.
That's
That's
right.
what we are. We did it better the first time. I just paused and you said,
League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
this guy, yo, you mad late, yo. You mad late.
What am I supposed to do?
You mad late, yo. I go by the name of DJ Dreamer 524, and that's
Prince Hakeem, aka Fresh. You already know how this go right here. This is episode 1.
It's really
for the second time.
Yeah, episode 1 for the second time. I like that. That's what we're gonna name the name of the podcast.
Yeah.
Episode 1 for the second time.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on in the world, bro. We got to talk about a lot of things. But how was your day, by the way? Before we even start this, how was your day? I know that you're an avid driver on the street and you like to do F1 driving in Brooklyn. So how was your driving day?
It was a lot of a-holes on the street today. It was definitely a lot of those.
A lot of a-holes. Dag.
A lot of a-holes on the street today.
By the way, people, I just want people to know that we're kind of like keeping it like PG. because we got banned for the first show that we did before, so we don't know what landmines are out there. There's different landmines.
I gotta say a-hole.
You saying a-hole is mad funny to me. There's a whole bunch of a-holes.
Yeah, because
D-heads.
Yeah, there's a lot of, E-clots.
P-clots, you say? A lot of P-clots.
There's a lot of those out there on the road today. You know what? Forget. I think this is.
What are you gonna do?
We can take what I'm about to say. We can take it out if it's too much, but I gotta say it. Yo, people are the worst drivers in the world, bro.
Oh, we going for the J's. Okay.
I'm just saying, they are 100%, man. Like, I thought it was senior citizens.
I can't. Don't say all, bro. Let's not. Come on, bro. Like.
Wait, 9. As a matter of fact, one of my best homies is shout out to my boy Jeff, who got his hands in everything.
You sound like a racist person that says I have black friends.
Well, I'm not saying it like that, but I'm just saying, and I never said they was bad people. 99% of them are bad drivers. I think that a lot of people would actually agree.
Well, I'm going to say the ones that you encounter in Brooklyn.
I live in Crown Heights, basically, and that's where all of them migrate from. So I get to see them firsthand. As soon as I walk out my door, it's a bad driver.
All right. Well, I'm sorry you encountered that. Like, these a-holes are really, really out there driving bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and one thing I want to know, if anybody you can leave it in the comments. As a matter of fact, make sure to like and subscribe to this channel as well.
Definitely.
But I want somebody to leave in the comments why, when we're gonna call them why when they get into accidents, I'm pretty sure they get paid for it through insurance. Why they never fix their cars? Why they just leave the cars? They just, it's like like when you do 4 lines and then a dash through it back in the days, like, it's like that's what they do with dents. Like, they get another dent and they just put a strike.
Oh, like they just tally it up and cross it out.
Because they cars be like terrible, man.
Well, I can't answer that question. I don't have the right information to give you why they do that. But I think that they probably only have liability, and they probably don't want to come out of pocket for full coverage. That's
think
probably the reason.
realistically, I think that they keep the money to buy more matzahs, more matzah.
Okay, let me go change the subject now. This guy is on fire, yo.
Nah, I
This
was
guy
joking.
is on fire, bro.
I was
As
really
soon as we
joking.
start, we go right into the danger zone of the people that are most regarded to do something.
All right, you know what? That was a joke, though. They know that was a joke. I mean, like,
Yeah, they could drive. All of them could drive.
oh no, the driver wasn't a joke. The matzah was a joke. Not the driving. They
All right, all
definitely
right,
can. They know they can't drive, but let's get on some real
all
stuff.
right, all
Let's
right.
start off
So
with this. I think we should start off with not you know what, go ahead, because you're more toned down. I might
I'm
be
more
too
toned down. Oh,
yeah,
what you
you
gonna go for? Yeah, yeah. Let me take the wheel, bro. Let me
yeah.
drive right now, because you about to do something. Anyways, what day was it? Friday. Friday, J. Cole dropped his album, The Fall Off.
Okay. I
Did you
still
get a
didn't hear
chance?
it yet.
You
Nah,
still didn't hear it yet. You didn't
nah,
listen to anything.
nah. And the funny thing is I bought it when they had like the 3 tracks or whatever. I paid just to support, but
No, but
I
that
didn't
you
listen.
see,
Huh?
well, I paid for that too. After you did that, I went to that website and I paid it was the mixtape. But that
Yeah,
mixtape is the Blizzard or something.
yeah,
It's not. That's the DJ Clue mixtape we got. That's
yeah.
nothing. None of that stuff is on the album at
Okay.
all. That was just like freestyles to promote for the album for his birthday, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, Birthday Blizzard. So I didn't
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest, I ain't listened to it yet. Not because I don't wanna listen, I just haven't had the opportunity to listen to it. But what I wanna say is I still hold J. Cole in high regards as far as a lyricist and as far as a rapper. Um, but, um, yeah, I just haven't got there's no excuse because if Jay would have dropped the album, I probably would have heard it at least 10
you would have
times.
listened to it already. Yeah,
Yeah,
I listened to
100%.
it. I listened to it 1.5 times. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't get through. It's funny to call it a double disc. It's a double disc on iTunes. There's no CD, but I guess in the paying homage to us having CDs, they call it disc. So it's a double disc he put out, and I got through both discs one time, and then I got through the first disc on the second try. I didn't get through to the second one, and I think the second disc is better than the first. I don't know. Maybe I just I need more time. But as far as my whole thesis of this whole album, I
Yeah.
think thesis on is that the right word or review? Let me just say review and not try not to use words that I might be using wrong. Anyways, I think that he is spitting at a level where the lyrics is
Excuse me.
going to go over a lot of people's head. You and I, we respect lyricism, and lyricism we hold high. In this era, lyricism is not really championed like that. So I'm gonna say I think a lot of his stuff is gonna go over people's head. The lyrics are more in the front stage and the beats are more in the backstage. I think the beats could be better, but I'm
So
not saying that
you feel the production could be better?
the production could be better, but I'm not saying it's a bad album
Okay,
because the production at this level is still better than a lot of people's albums that I've heard. You know what I'm
gotcha.
saying? But I'm just expecting him to actually like not like make songs that are more like bangers, but I don't think that this album merit that. Like it's more of it's a showmanship of lyrics, and I enjoyed the lyrics that he had on this album. I can't rate the album yet. I can't say if it's a like on a scale from 1 to 10, or I can't put it anywhere, but because I'm still in the review stage. But my first go through is just, when you listen through, some beats just hit you right away. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, this is hard. Like there are some that do that, but there are some that don't. but the on the ones that don't, he's still spitting lyrics. He's like he's going in, and he has some ill concepts on the album too. The concepts, I gotta say that he did his thing with the concepts.
Okay, okay. I'm gonna get the chance to listen to it. I just haven't had the opportunity. No excuse, but I'm gonna take your word for it. I mean, we have a similar type of taste for music, so I could take your word on it. And I mean, moving forward, I'll probably try to listen to it tomorrow or something like that. Um, but yeah, Cold dropped. I haven't heard so in that sense, I've heard it on the radio. I've heard them playing a couple of tracks on the radio or whatever. It's not summertime where the windows are down and stuff like that, so you can drive by somebody and hear them playing it in their car or anything like that. But I do hear some tracks playing on the radio,
Mhm.
um, in repetition as
And
well.
we're the only ones that, in our demographic, who we are, we're the only ones that really focus on radio anyways. I mean, it's not to say it's not a factor. It's a factor, big period. Radio, I don't think it's gonna really die. People say it's gonna die, but we revere radio still, like that's a whole different conversation, I think, like talking about radio.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I have a thing I want to say about that, but I'm not gonna get too deep into radio right now. But another album I listened today. Me and actually Mel and I listened to the album today. The French Montana
Max
and
B?
Max B. I know it didn't just come out, but
Yeah.
um I
So
did this.
I did skim through that.
Mhm.
Um, it was a how can I say, like a love-hate situation with me with that album. It's not something that like, I do like the single they got, I went
What's the
deaf
name
on
of the
that,
album? I want to say it right. What is it? Coke Boys 3.5 Narcos or something like that.
something like that. I couldn't even tell you. I can go check. I got it on my
Let's
list
look
or
at
whatever the case may be. Yeah, Narcos, Coke
it's
Boys,
Narcos, right?
yeah, Coke Boys,
3.5
Coke Wave
Coke Wave.
3.5,
Okay.
Coke Wave 3.5. But, I do like that, I went deaf on a B.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
like
yeah, 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 yeah.
that track. Everything else, I think to be perfectly honest, I think that, Max is still trying to find his niche right now after coming home. I think that he's
I
still
believe
trying to find
so.
his footing.
I
Um,
believe so.
I think, I salute French for holding him down and as soon as he came home, trying to get him on so he could get to the bag and, get himself back in the door, whatever, but I still think that, um, like, if I was to compare it to riding a bike, he still can't do a wheelie yet. You know what I mean? He could ride,
Yeah,
but he still can't
he can ride.
he
Yeah,
he 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 can't do a wheelie or Indu or any of those tricks as of yet.
no, I agree. Not to say that it's bad. It's just that it's not at the. I think the
He's not at his peak.
17 years that he did took
Yeah.
away from the level of rap that he should be at. He is gonna have to. He's gonna get his foot in. I think that his style is a little bit right now unorthodox. It's like all over the place. But he's always been that way from the mixtapes. But I think he just has to you know, um hone his skill a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Like get it fine tuned. It's I could see where he's going, and I think French is allowing him to just go. Just let him go. But yeah, he does need a little bit a little bit more producing. Like he needs to be produced a little bit more.
Okay.
But I think he'll get there. Well, French is he's come a long way too. French has come a long way as a rapper. Like his music has been um it's been better, just better.
Yeah,
I don't want it's been way better.
he's at the top of his craft right now.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
not
He
to
find he
mention good.
no, I was gonna say he finds his niche for every song.
Yeah.
Every song, yeah.
I mean, what do you expect? He got a billionaire wife right now, so he's happy in every aspect. I mean, if I was a billionaire, I'd be happy. Every track, I'll find my niche right away too, because I know, I mean, I'm going home to them billions. You heard?
To them billions, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, he it's not his billions, but
What do you mean it's not
it's
his? He's married, right? Then they have
yeah,
the
he's
wedding.
married. Nah,
Yeah,
you're
so
right.
it's his
It's his
billion.
billions. It's his
Yeah,
billions. It's his
man.
billions. Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
facts. Hey,
Um, all right, what else is going on?
Nicki
There was
Minaj.
you want to go straight to Nikki?
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's go to
Nikki. So
Nicki.
over the last what week or 2 weeks now, um, Nicki
I mean,
Minaj was in the
it's longer than that, pause,
it's long.
but with but just within what's been going on as of
Yeah.
recent with
So
her.
she went to Turning Point USA a while back where, for Charlie Kirk's
Mhm.
wife
Yeah,
event, and
yep.
that's when the heel turned with her, and everybody started to see that she was like flirting with the other side, and
Now
at
she's in
this
bed with them 100%.
now after she went to the White House and was there with Trump and got the memento of what is that called, the
The
Trump card,
gold card,
the
the
gold
gold card,
card,
which is like the citizenship that costs $1 million that she was bragging
right.
about that she received, and
Right.
then one of the, one of the spokesmen or spokesperson for the White House came
Right.
out and said that it was just a memento, so it's not even a real one.
It's not
Um,
a real one.
but, she was glorifying it and, put it up on her social media and this, that, and the third. Um, Fast forward to what happened yesterday. Um,
Yesterday. Something happened
yeah.
yesterday? Oh, when she was going at everybody?
No, 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 no.
What
With
happened
what
yesterday?
happened yesterday with Trump putting Obama and
Oh,
Michelle as apes,
yes. Yes, yes,
and
yes,
now
yes. Yes.
everybody's, like, where's she now? Now she's completely, totally silent. You was just commending this president and saying how great of a person he is and all of his Christian morals, this, that, and the third.
Mhm.
And, now
He
he
put it he put
just
he
put up.
retweeted or posted a video of Barack Obama and Michelle Obama as apes,
I mean,
which is
actually, he didn't retweet it. It came from one of his accounts, and he's saying that even though he didn't specifically do it himself, that it's not a big deal, and he's not gonna apologize for it. Um, it's blatantly racist. What's that right there? What
what?
was that? That
This?
beverage. Yeah.
Oh, this is wine. He said, "What's that?" I have water too. I have some water just in case I start to act up, you know?
Oh,
Don't want to go off the rails.
okay.
Nah, but he definitely violated with that one, and um it's a bipartisan, what do you want to call it? Agreement
Yeah.
that he stepped out of line, because there's people on the left and right that are coming out and saying he's bugging out. So they did take it down after 12 hours,
Yeah.
but 12 hours too long. And you're right about Nikki. She needs to reevaluate where she is as an artist, because I don't know if her fan base is going to be the fan base that she had before.
She lost a couple million already of her, social media,
Hmm.
followers, when she first started this. And just to touch on this before we get off the subject, um, that Senator Tim Scott, the black senator, he,
Hmm.
actually called out Trump
Yeah, I heard that.
for this,
And he's
ape
a Republican.
situation. And they're now all the rest of that side, that wing is calling for him to resign,
I heard
saying
that
that
too. I heard that
that he
too.
should resign right now because he's standing on that side and this, that, and the third. Um, you see, that just shows you, like, if they call it for him to resign as a black person that he felt offended no matter what, whether he's Republican or a Democrat, he felt offended by it, and now
He's
they're
black
like, "You
first.
should."
He's
Yeah,
black
yeah,
first.
exactly, and now they want him to resign. So, I mean, what does Nicki think she is? Like, if he thinks Barack and Michelle are monkeys or apes, what does he think that? What does she think that they look at her as? Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, I just don't understand how
Let's
she can
let's play,
disassociate herself from that whole picture.
let's play devil's advocate.
Yeah.
Suppose he really did put it up and that it wasn't racist, and it didn't come from a racist place. He just was trying to be funny. The fact of the matter that the uproar that came from it, the everybody is up in arms, and he's the president of the United States, and for him to actually offend a group of people who have been what black people have gone through the gauntlet of so much things, and for him not to even apologize, because this man does not like to apologize at all. I think that it's just even me playing devil's advocate, he's wrong. He's wrong. He should have said something, and like you said, Nicki Minaj now has to wear that. The person that she endorsed is putting out racist videos, and you were just standing next to that man saying that. What was the comment? She said something like he was the most handsome man and all of
Just
this.
something to
And
that effect. Like
I don't
was
want to
just
call Nikki out her name. That's what I refuse to do, because I don't want to stoop to that, because a lot of people do that.
no,
Well,
we're not calling her
I'm not
out her
gonna do
name.
that publicly.
We're just
I'm just
speaking the truth, the
Yeah,
facts.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
it has
yeah,
nothing to do with um calling her out her name. That's
yeah.
going beneath the belt, someplace where we don't need to go. All we're
Right.
doing is stating the facts of what it is. At the end of the day, she's an immigrant herself. Is it whether or not her directly, her family of some way, somehow have came to this country, whichever way they came here. And for her to be on that side, representing that side, and know exactly what they stand for. And this is just them reiterating what they stand for, because I mean, I get it, playing devil's advocate. What if he didn't? He knew exactly what he was doing, or they
Mhm.
knew exactly what they were doing when they posted that. There was no question on on, hey, is this racist or not? What it is, it's a game of, can we get away with it or not? That's what I look
Correct.
at it as. Like, they
Correct.
do these things to see if
He
they
does.
can get away with these things or not.
He
That's
does
what it
that a
is.
lot. He
Yeah,
he has a track record of doing something and then say, "Oh, I couldn't do that," but the
yeah,
damage is already done. He has a
exactly. And
record
at
of
the
that.
end of the day, he does stuff without the approval of Congress. He does things, he just does whatever he wants to do. And at this point in time, it has to be where the people that's behind him or the people that's in his group, someone has to step up and be able to point out and say that you're wrong. And the fact that he has all these yes men and women that will not chastise him or condemn him for the things
Yeah,
that
but
he's doing is the problem, the main problem, because at the end of the day, there are channels and levels of the system that you're supposed to follow. Just because you're the president, that does not mean that you're God. But
right.
he is
But
moving like he is God.
he's moving like
That that's how
he's
he's
moving he's moving like he's not he has no what's the word I'm looking for? No ceiling. He's
yeah,
moving like he
yeah,
could do whatever he wants.
he's the he's like I said, God, like the Alpha and the Omega, like what he says go, what no matter what he says is law. And it's funny that he can do all these other things, but then when he was trying to stop congestion pricing in New York, out here, the what is it? Is it the governor? The governor said no, and it never
Kathy
happened.
Hochul.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever her
Yo,
name is.
I think, listen, I think we're going back into episode 1 with this one. Like, I
All
think
right,
we're
so let's
like,
go to the next. Let's go to the next. Let's go to the next.
yeah. All right, so tomorrow is Super Bowl,
Yeah.
and we got Bad Bunny, who's gonna be at the halftime show.
Shout out to Bad Bunny. I like him, to be honest.
That's what I was gonna ask
I
you.
may
Are you
not
a fan of
understand
Bad
him.
Bunny?
Yeah, if I may not understand everything he's saying, but I vibe with his music. I did watch his Amazon concert. I really liked it. I was really in tune into it. As you know, both my kids are half Latin, half Spanish speaking. Come from a Dominican background.
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoy his music. I play it sometimes even not knowing what he's saying. I can vibe off of the beat and,
Right.
try to depict certain words that he's saying. But I think it's a great look that he's doing the Super Bowl. Um but also I want to touch on this, and this has nothing to do with taking away from Bad Bunny at all. But
Okay.
I think that it's a travesty that they have overlooked Chris Brown so many years in a row. I mean, I've heard the
Wow.
argument with that, but
Yeah.
I totally believe, because I've been to Chris Brown concert, and top tier. When I say top tier, his concerts alone, top tier, and I believe that he has proved himself more than enough that he is deserving of that. And I don't know what's holding him back. I don't know if it's because of his past or what he's done in the past, but everybody's had a past. Everybody's done things that they regret doing in the past. And that's what life is about. Life is about learning from your mistakes, moving on, and being a better person. And he has shown and proved that. And I think that he deserves an opportunity to actually show his growth and perform at the Super Bowl. That's just I wanted to touch on that before I
Uh,
forgot
uh,
that.
yeah. The thing about Chris Brown is, I agree that he's walked that redemption um path for a long time, and I think that he's made his way back. However, um, corporate America and just corporate America is not really on his side at all, and he's not going to be able to jump over that hurdle no time soon. He I think they want I don't know what they want, and I don't want to say because
Yeah,
I
because
really don't know what they
I
want.
was gonna
But
say, because if they could
yeah,
hold him back from the Super Bowl, I mean, and I know we on another subject, but it just keeps on bringing it back. Look at our president and what he's done, and we're not gonna point out exactly what it is, but look at allegedly what he's done.
right.
Allegedly,
No, and I agree with
what's
you.
going on right now. And for him to be able to be the president with allegedly all of these skeletons in his closet, I mean, Chris Brown should be able to perform for the Super Bowl, especially with you say corporate America, and I get that they have their hands in it, but let's not forget that Hove has a big say so in picking
And I
the
don't think that
Super
I don't
Bowl.
think that Hove I don't think Hove and Chris Brown actually see eye to eye. I think it's I think when it happened, Hove was like one of the biggest people who was not messing with Chris
Yeah,
Brown.
yeah, when it happened, like I said, this is all that's the past, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, Hove a allegedly, I mean, but can't even say allegedly, Hove spoke about all the things he did. Hove knows what it is to have done things in the past and to have outgrown that and to become a better person to be where he's at right now. Look where he came from. Look what he's done to where he is at this point and what he's doing now. So he should be the first person to extend an olive branch and say, "Yo, listen, I know where you're coming from. It may not be exactly what I've done, but I know what it is to come from here and then be here."
No, you're right. You're not, and I'm not gonna pretend like people can't change. And I like Chris Brown, but there's something there. There's something there that that people are still holding on to because it's like Rihanna has moved on.
Yeah.
Chris Brown has moved on. He has a child
Shout out to
that he
both of them,
loves.
as a matter of fact.
Yeah,
Shout out to Rihanna, shout out to ASAP
yeah,
Rocky, shout out to Chris Brown,
yeah.
shout out to all of them. They've all grown.
They've all grown. They're in a different space. That was years ago. Like over 10 years now, right?
Yeah,
Like
for
I
sure.
think over 10 years. Yes. Um, I don't know. I don't know what it is with Chris Brown, but I do see him being at the Super Bowl. If he did do that, like you said, it would be crazy because he is he is the closest thing that we have to a MJ,
Michael.
a
Yeah,
Michael
Michael,
Jackson.
for sure,
And when
for
Michael
sure.
Jackson touched that stage at Super Bowl, it is the most iconic thing that ever happened,
Yeah,
right?
facts, facts.
So I could see it. I could see Chris Brown doing it and paying homage to Michael and everything, and it would be fire. But we live in this world, and not everything is black and white like that. Um, but back to the
That was a good one. Black and White, Michael Jackson.
Michael
Yeah,
Jackson. You like that? You like it like
yeah,
that double entendre?
yeah,
Don't even ask me how.
yeah.
Um, so let's get back to that Bad Bunny. So I like Bad Bunny as well. I think that Bad Bunny, he seems like he has a good heart. I don't see why people are so blown out of proportion the way they are. Um, yeah, he's gonna
Because of what he said though, but the
no,
ICE
but
thing the other day,
but
but
before
what he
that, they
said
still.
before that. Yeah, but
What,
what he said from before that, that's what I'm saying.
what was he said? Let me. I kind of forgot. What did he say?
Not verbatim, I'm not gonna say, but it was something about he was talking about America in a negative way, and, they was like, "Well, if you don't like America," because that was the whole, controversy was, "Well, if you don't like America, then why do you wanna be at the Super Bowl?" It was something to that extent. I'm not saying it exactly verbatim, but this goes way beyond what he said pertaining to ICE the other day and stuff like that
Oh,
at the Grammys.
I don't really, I know, I didn't hear that. I can't speak
Yeah.
on that.
Yeah, he definitely did. He
But as
did.
far as
He
the
made a
music
statement.
goes,
Yeah.
I don't see why they would, they, you know, I don't see why it's a big deal. I mean, obviously, there were people at the Super Bowl before that nobody liked. I'm gonna say before Jay took the helm, it was just like corny. And Bad Bunny is like, I think he's the top selling artist, right? In different markets right now.
I agree.
He, yeah, he's the right choice. And it's not just because we are just saying anything that Hove does is nice, but I think it was the right choice. I think that he's going to bring a level of entertainment to the Super Bowl that people are going to enjoy. And who you never know, he's going to put on so much people onto their music. They might like it. They might after that start listening to his music, like whatever the case may be. Bad Bunny, good luck to you. I hope that he kills it. I don't even listen. I don't follow sports like that. We all know that. I don't follow sports. However,
Yeah.
I know that it's the New England Patriots and who? It's somebody else. Who's the other?
This guy put me on the spot.
I thought you knew. You more sports than
I
me,
did know,
bro.
but the fact that you just said it just made me forget because I knew who it was until you just said, well, not till you just said it, but I don't wanna sound like, I don't watch sports either. I watch the Super Bowl, I can tell you that much. I know it's I wasn't going for the Patriots because they won before. It's Seahawks. It's the Seahawks. I
The
got their
Seahawks,
jersey.
yes,
I have their
yes,
jersey, as
it's
a
the
matter of fact.
Seahawks.
It is. I have their
The
jersey.
Seahawks.
Yeah, the Seahawks. Yeah.
Seahawks. I
Um,
just knew it was the Patriots, and
yeah.
I didn't know the other person. So
And the funny thing is I remember because I have their jersey. It's not nothing else besides that, though.
all right, did you well, I don't know. I didn't do it, but maybe all right, the next topic I'm going to talk about the Grammys. Did you watch the Grammys? Cuz I didn't watch the
I
Grammys.
watched the Grammys. It was I wanna say this, it was black, blackity, black, black, black. This was the most black Grammys
Really?
I've ever seen, and I was very happy and proud. It was very black.
He said it was very black.
It was though. I mean, anyone that has watched it will tell you the same. Like this Grammy, this year Grammys was different from any other year, 100%. And I mean, it's come a long way because people never used to watch the Grammys because it didn't showcase our people like that until they started boycotting it and things like of that nature. But I want to just say that this year was a different type of year. The performances was on point. Um, like I said, it caused a lot of controversy because everybody, a majority, not let's say not everybody, but a majority of the winners was going up on stage, and the first thing they were saying is "Ice Out." They had pins with like the ice symbol with the
Now,
X. Yeah,
I
so
heard something big happen with Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish said you can't be deported from land
stolen
that's
land. Yeah,
stolen land or something
you
like
can't be deported from land that's stolen.
yeah, something
Um,
like that. And then she
taking
got
it
a
back
big
to how the land is originally stolen from
right.
the Native Americans. So how can you deport people from that land? And that's caused a big drama.
Yeah, I heard somebody doxed her address too.
Yeah, wow,
Yeah,
I didn't
that's I
hear
did
that.
I did hear somebody doxed her address. I think it was a reporter or something like that. They doxed her address. I I don't want to. I should double check that because I don't want it to be
You want to know
spread.
what the thing is this, man, and most people know it, they just won't say it. A lot of people can't and don't like the truth, and I mean, facts is facts, bro. We all know this is why they're trying to erase history,
Yeah,
because that
take
is the
stuff out the
facts.
textbooks, right?
Yeah, these are facts. This land was stolen, and now they're running ICE agents all over trying to deport people from a land that was stolen in the beginning, like from the beginning. Like that's crazy. What she said is the truth. And the thing is, they look at it just like,
They're gonna say the land is not stolen, but
yeah, but
we
it's
know.
just like them saying, "Oh, slavery was X amount of years ago. You should forget about it." Like it's in the same realm as that. Like it's in the same type of talk as that. Like it is what it is. That's what it is, and this is why they want it to be taken away so that it's not held over their head. But that is the truth. That's how it was founded. You know what I mean? Stole it, and this is not alleged. This is in the history books. This is what we learned growing up. You know what I mean? This is what we were taught. This land was stolen, and now they want to kick people out of the land that is stolen because like, at the end of the day, like, and I know we supposed to move away, but talking about that guy, his wife, that guy, I'm gonna say that guy, his wife is an immigrant too. He's
Yeah,
an immigrant. Like they both are. Like they're not native of this land. A lot of people on this land are immigrants. You understand? So the fact that you pick and choose
yeah,
who you want to go from who you want to stay, like who gives you that power to say this and I mean at this point in time, and I know we're talking about the Grammys, but this whole thing was supposed to be to deport the criminals, the ones that were stealing, raping,
yeah, and it
destroying,
went in a whole different direction.
and now, yeah, they're taking US citizens. You understand? They're taking people that have been here 20, 30 years plus that go into to their appointments to get their citizenship and to have their green cards.
Yeah, it was an ulterior motive. It
Like
was an ulterior
they
motive
wait
the whole
for
time.
them to come out of court where they have another appointment and just take them and deport them. Like this was this whole plan and this whole plot was already organized
The
and
Project 2025, right?
yeah, this all allegedly.
Allegedly,
Right, yeah, all of this
allegedly.
right here. All of this was right here, um, preconceived. They already had this already in the works, and it was just for them to press the button and get get it rolling. But back to what you saying, the same way how I didn't listen to J. Cole, you didn't watch the Grammys. Grammys was everything. Grammys was
So
really
so
good
to,
this
to
year.
bring to bring it back, Billie Eilish, I got the rundown right here. Billie Eilish won Song of the Year for Wildflower.
Mhm.
Um
Yeah.
and bringing it back to Bad Bunny, he got Album of the
Album of
Year.
the yeah.
Yeah, he
First
got
time for,
a
a
Latin
Latino
American
yeah,
yeah,
artist. Yep.
yeah. And then Kendrick Lamar and SZA
SZA, yeah,
won Record of the Year with Luther.
that's right.
That was it was a big song. It was a big song.
Yeah.
Um
I know
and
how you feel about Kendrick though, bro.
I'm not listen. Let me go on the record. Let me go on the record. I respect him lyrically. Like I respect his artistry. I respect him as he's a Gemini. I'm a Gemini. He's really really creative, and I think that he put the time and effort into putting all these all the what's the word I'm looking for? He put the time and effort to put together projects the way he does, because all his projects have like a underlying narrative, and it's I give him his props. Where Kendrick and I now, like, I don't really mess with him. I can't get with his
You don't
voice.
like Kenny, yeah, you don't like the
I
Kenny.
don't like that voice, bro. But I could say I don't like that voice, but also say I like his lyrics and I like his artistry. I like his imagery that he puts out there. I like the stuff that he pushes, like as far as black people. He's black forward, like he puts everything on the line for blacks, like as blacks is crazy. When he
I
said
would I would I would I would just let you go. I mean, at the end of the day, I was letting you say what you had to say because
blacks is
this was
crazy.
becoming a Black Panther moment just now.
Whoa, whoa. Yo, that was crazy
Colors,
for
colored,
blacks. I
the
was gonna
colored.
say for colored people. Oh my gosh. Where am I going? Anyways, Kendrick, I do like his lyrics though. I like how he puts it down on a lot of different songs, and I gotta give him his props for that. As far as his voice, I can't get with the voice. And that's I think if I can't get through if I can't listen to the what the hell?
Hold on, what happened just now? Hold on, technical difficulties real quick. Let's get this fixed.
Did Kendrick Lamar do that?
Yeah, that was crazy. Everything just
Wow.
shut down
Kendrick
and
has powers, yo.
my bad, bro. Yeah, that was, that was
That
juju
was kind
just
of
now.
scary.
That was juju. Yeah, I mean,
That was kind of scary just now.
yeah,
Nah,
I
but
had to look down. Go ahead, go ahead.
I know I paused like, what's going on? Um, yeah. So if I can't get past your voice, it's very hard for me to say I mess with you as an artist. But I do recognize all the good, but there's that one thing, and there's times when he doesn't do that voice, and it's like it's fire. Like his verse on what is it? Chains and Whips?
Yeah.
No, it's not Chains and Whips. Is it
Changing
Chains and
what?
Whips?
The one with the clips?
Yeah, the clips. It's Chains and Whips.
I believe so,
Yeah,
yeah. I think it's Chains and Whips, yeah.
Chains and Whips. Yeah, Chains and Whips. He got busy on that. He didn't change his voice up. He was like, he was in pocket. That song. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. Maybe because I'm not a Kendrick fan like that. I think that the clip should have got album of the year, yo. Not album of the year. Maybe album of the year. I don't know.
But they did win a Grammy though.
Yeah, they did, right?
They did win a Grammy for sure.
Yeah, they did. They did. I should be here. But as far as the Grammys go, I did see that Pharrell got an award too. The Dr. Dre
Shout
something
out to
award, right?
Pharrell.
Yeah, Pharrell has been doing his thing too. Especially he did the production on the Clips album. He's come a long way too. Like a lot of
Fact.
people are finally getting their just due. You know, not I know we're talking about the Grammys, but also the Golden Globes had just passed, and Tiana Taylor had won an award, and that was dope that she
Yeah.
won an award there, and she's nominated for an Oscar coming up.
Shout
So
out to Tiana as well and her new Jordan 3s that's about to drop, Concrete Rose. I'm definitely gonna cop
yeah, I
those
did see that.
tracks.
I did see that. I did see that. Um, Yo, oh, that's another thing. So you have a segment. I don't know if it's really coined. The name is coined and set in stone. And by the way, we are for people who are tuned in and watching us, we're gonna have different segments. We're still in the beginning stage. This is technically the first episode. We are going to fine tune this. There are going to be a lot of friends that come on. This is the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. We
Facts.
have a lot of gentlemen that are a part of Source Life, which is this is powered by,
That's
and
right.
we are gonna take it to different levels that you've never seen before. Don't get it twisted that we sitting down behind these screens that's where we're gonna be. It's gonna
Yeah,
be
this is just the beginning,
this is
trust. I
just the
mean,
beginning. Listen. We can have a whole episode on Source Life and where it started and where it went and where it's gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Like we have so much in store for you,
that's
and
right.
I don't want to toot my
Don't
horn,
give them, yeah, don't give too much away,
but
but
we
different
have a lot.
segments. We have a
Yeah.
lot of things to talk about right now, like you said.
Also, dog, I'm gonna say this on here, and we could say it on, we could talk about it later on, but I want to just put it out there. We are gonna do a Patreon. You and I are gonna do a Patreon. This is gonna be on Patreon soon. So for the loyal fans, we will have a Patreon. So
Absolutely.
that's gonna come too. We're gonna work on that, but that's the only thing I'm gonna put out there. Other things that's going on. Oh yeah, back to your segment. You said that you had a segment that you want to work on, or something that you wanted to do every episode. What was that again?
Basically, kicks of the day. I mean, and it's not gonna be called kicks of the day. It's just I guess kicks of every episode. I am a bona fide sneakerhead, always have been, always will be.
Yes,
I have enough sneakers to go for every episode. If we was to do
you,
365 every single day, I got
you got
enough
enough
for every
kicks
single day.
to help a small village in Africa. Go ahead.
That's a fact. But yeah, definitely wanna I'm one of those that buy sneakers and sometimes I forget that I even have them and I don't wear them. So one of my resolutions is to really start wearing a lot more of my footwear and not just holding them as trophies and letting them disintegrate. So yeah, definitely kick of the episode. It tentatively is what it's gonna be called, but I'm gonna try to figure out if
Fine tune
that's
that.
what it's gonna be.
So what kicks were you wearing today?
Today actually I had on the Jordan 10 Steels, the ones that just retro, the original ones came out in '94 and it had the toe cap. Jordan didn't
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
them.
You did show me that.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
Jordan
yeah,
didn't
yeah,
like that and he had the toe cap removed. And this is the first year, well, not this year, but last year, the end of 19, I mean, the end of 2025, they released the one with the toe cap for the first time ever. And I actually wore those today in the cold weather, 5 degrees outside.
In the snow.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, there's snow, but I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not gonna wear boots every single day. That is like that. You know what I mean? Like I said, I gotta wear my kicks. And I was driving anyway. But yeah, I'll be more on point moving forward. And the same way that I have this setup ready, I'll have my sneakers ready for every episode as well. But thanks for reminding me of that.
Yeah, yeah. So I know that that's gonna be fine tuned, and I like that idea. I'm gonna have to have something that I work on too. We're gonna have different segments in here. Also, there's something I want to go into like regular news. Did you hear about what is this woman's name? It's a somebody got kidnapped. Did you hear about that? The woman that got kidnapped,
What are the newscasters, daughters or
grandma,
something like that?
mother
Or
or
mother? Yeah,
grandmother's,
something like that. Yeah.
and they had
I
a
actually
ransom.
heard about it vaguely. I don't know the whole entire story, so I don't want to speak out of term relating to it. But I mean, We have the power of the internet right here at the tip of our fingers. So if you want to look
Yeah,
that up,
I could look it up, but I thought I just want to say I hope that she comes home, and um, it's very that's crazy that's something that you see in the movies for them to actually be saying this on TV. I'm like, whoa, like
I,
this is
I mean, something else that happened in the news. I don't know if you heard about this, but there was a girl named she goes by the name of Gina on social media. She was speaking on someone, a dead person, a dead op, let's say in Chicago. She posted something on her social media about her posting the dead op in their casket on her page. Fast forward to what's today? Today's Saturday. Fast forward to 2 days ago, I believe Thursday. She's still, talking hot on her social media, but her boyfriend and her baby were in the car, and her boyfriend put like showed their location on social media.
a word. That was by
and
accident.
and no, he did it on purpose. Actually, I think they was like showing off like, yeah, we untouchable type vibes. And there's a video of it. I watched it like several times. It's crazy. Broad daylight, they pulled up on the car and they let off 50 rounds. I'm talking about
What,
machine guns, everything,
with the kids in the
with
car
the baby and the baby see everything. So long, let me just let you know, the mother, the one that was putting up the, let me put the picture of the person in the casket, whatever, she died. The baby father, he didn't die. He got hit a couple of times, but he didn't die. The baby didn't get hit at all.
wow.
And the video shows they aired out the car. They shot it up, it crashed. They
Wow.
lit it up while it was crashed. They got back into the SUV. They drove up to the car and then lit it up again before they drove off. Crazy.
Crazy.
Absolutely insane.
Wow.
And, not to say, I mean,
I know there's guidelines on YouTube. I would have, if it was
yeah,
edited, I would put it up, but it
yeah,
sounds too crazy.
yeah, prayers to her
Praise that the
family
kid, the
and
child did not die.
and all that, but, that just goes to show that you can't play around, man. I think the number one person with that is Fab. Fab does mad things, and Fab will do something on a Tuesday, and he won't post it until Saturday. Like,
Yeah,
Fab is
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
number one person that don't show his location or nothing, and that's the law of the streets, man.
Nah, nah, that's a fact.
Especially when you have static with somebody or a group of people,
That's a fact.
you can't be out there moving like you untouchable. Because in this day and age with social media and these YNs and these people in general, they be on it, bro.
Nah, that's a fact. That's what, at the time when Pop Smoke passed, they say that that's how he got
Yeah,
backdoored, but
his
it came to pass that it was the girl. It was the girl, wasn't it? The girl that he had in the crib that she
something showed
backdoored him
took a picture. Well, from what I remember, some way, somehow, in one of the photos, I don't know right now, who took the photo, but they zoomed in on the photo and you could see the address of the house was in that photo.
in Pop Smoke.
Yeah,
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 yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. That was there, and then there was also with PNB Rock when he was out there at
And chicken and waffles,
Chiffin. Yeah,
Roscoe's. Yeah.
that some shit like that too. They blamed his girlfriend, but it really
It
wasn't.
wasn't her.
It
Yeah,
wasn't
it
her.
wasn't
It
her.
wasn't
Yeah,
her.
yeah.
But yeah, you just gotta watch posting your locations. Listen. I don't have fame like that, and I'd be like, nah, let me post it later, or I'll post it, but not really like show where I'm at, like that,
Yeah,
so people don't know. I
yeah.
don't put where I'm at, so.
Excuse
But I hardly post on shorts, anyways.
I wanted to talk about really, real close because I'm into fashion, I'm into kicks. I'm very excited right now with how the sneaker game is going. The fact that you can get sneakers, and they're readily available, more than likely, you could get them for retail or under retail, except for, like, the exclusives. So one thing that I'm looking forward to is that they're coming out with 3 different pairs of Jordan 1 Fragment Union editions.
Okay.
Um, they did, uh they did an in-store pickup raffle, um, day before yesterday, Thursday, and, I had the opportunity to get it, and in my head, I was like, "Nah, I really don't like this pair," which I really played myself because they going for, like, $1,000, and not to say that the amount of money that they cost depicts on how good the sneaker is, because to me, the colorway which came out wasn't a colorway that I really wanted,
Right.
but as far as, flipping it and making money, that would have been a good opportunity right there. But the next 2 colors that is coming out, I'm actually looking forward to. The main color that I want is going up for raffle on my birthday on the 14th, so I'm really looking forward to that. Another thing that I wanted to touch is fashion. I think the fashion game right now is 50-50 in my eyes. I feel like people are just putting on any and everything, and as far as I mean, as long as it's name brand, they think that they fly. Um, I don't believe that. Yeah, I wear a lot of name brand and stuff like that, but it's still the way that you wear your clothing and not letting the clothing wear you. And, um, I just wanna say more so the new generation,
So
they feel Go ahead.
no. Go no no.
I'm just saying that the new generation just has this outlook of, if I buy everything that's name brand, it's gonna be fly, and excuse me, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that at all. I think if you're fly, you can go to the Gap and put something together and it's gonna be fire, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be the most expensive pieces, or you just have to have that eye and that niche on how to put things together per se in order to be fly.
That's facts. That's facts. So this what I want to say is that do you see anything from this new era with the YNs and whatnot that you admire that they are doing good? Because I know that a lot of times you look at them, it's like, damn, they're not doing right. What fashion did you see that you like say, okay, that fashion statement is dope, or
S
something that
it
it's original?
So the okay, I can't say something that I could look at and say that that's dope, and I'm not hating on them, but what I do admire about them is that they're comfortable enough to do whatever they want. That's what I could say I admire. Like, they'll put something on together, they'll put a fit together, and they'll stand 10 toes on it, like, "This is what I do."
Confidence, right?
Yeah, yeah, like, I mean, I personally, I feel like a lot of I feel like it's they're cooked, like, in our era, you would never find kids wearing pajamas um,
This is
and pajamas and, slides or Crocs, slides, whatever, on a
yeah,
train or outside, like,
right.
not even to take out the garbage, but they really, like, go to the village and go shopping
This
and
this is what I
go
want to
everywhere
say to
like
you, bro, because I
that.
I I sit down and I don't watch regular TV. I watch YouTube, bro. And I sit down in my living room and I watch YouTube on my TV, and I always come across those videos of what are you wearing? What is New York wearing? You've probably seen those
Yeah,
videos,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
And the guy, there's this one guy that goes up to somebody, he says, "Oh, I like what you're wearing, New York City." You ever hear that guy? He goes, "I like what you're wearing, New York City." He always does
I
that.
seen him. I really more or less I follow the People Gallery. He does it as well, but I think, like, he's, like, one of the
One of them.
originators on
Right,
social media, so I follow him because I really like his energy and the way that he does it.
right.
But, I mean, in generally speaking, um, the confidence that they have in when in wearing what they wear and
Some of that stuff.
and being unapologetic for the things that they wear. That's the one thing that I can admire about
You
them
can
now.
respect that
Yeah, but other than
because
that, like, nah, because like
the outfits that they be having on, I'd be like,
crazy.
yo, what do they got on, bro?
Yeah, I mean, granted, they going backwards to how we were super baggy clothes
It's not even about the
and
baggy
and
clothes because I could probably respect
no,
that.
no, I'm not saying that I don't. What I'm saying is that everything repeats itself. So like they're going back to we used to do that. And I mean,
Right,
like
right,
we
right,
used to wear super baggy clothes and
right.
oversized shirts and stuff like that. But it's just in the way that they do it. I just feel that they don't put their pieces together well. Now, don't get me wrong. There's a couple of them that may know how to dress or whatever, but I just for as far as like the majority, um, I can't get with the new way of dressing, you know what I mean?
It's so crazy because I remember it was me, Vaughn, and Sav. And I think there was somebody. I think it was I forgot somebody else was on the phone too, and we were talking about the best dress in hip hop. I don't want you to give me your list right now. This is gonna be homework for the next one. I want you to give me your top. I want to say top 5 hip hop artists that are male and female.
I can
Like
tell you that
a
right
list.
now.
No, 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 because I want to come with
Yeah,
my
I don't
list.
okay, yeah,
I
I
want to
got
come
it for
with my,
next time, but yeah, that's not hard at all.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Pause.
Pause. So yeah, I wanna dissect that, and I want to get the list from other people to see what other people say. I'm gonna call them up and ask them, so we could say this person said it, that person said this. You know, I want to dissect it. Because it's very interesting. There is a there is a there is a there is a big rift in dressing since I'm gonna say since the 2010s. The 2010s, that's when everything started to like really shift into a whole different fashion world for me to see, you know, like it's like before Kanye wore the skirt and after he wore the skirt for me. Like I know it's a kilt, but I call it a skirt. And
Even like
those,
my boy Pharrell right now.
yeah,
Granted, he's the head of Louis Vuitton and all that, but, uh, don't I mean, don't hold it. I really like the way that Pharrell used to dress before as opposed to now. Like I like his style when he was wearing Billionaire Boys Club and Bape.
yeah,
I like that style of
yeah.
Pharrell over
It's more closer to the
this
street,
style, street
the
culture.
street culture. Yeah, yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean, he wears good pieces now, but for me personally, um, his pieces are fire. I believe he could put together a lot of his fits better than he does. And I'm not trying to say I'm the best dressed or whatever. I'm just saying with everything at his fingertips, right? With the reach that he has for everything that he can do, I don't think
Right.
he does what he's supposed to because
You
God
know,
knows if I had that reach, bro,
so you think Virgil was doing it better? 100%. Okay.
100%, 100%.
For streetwear. Anyways, we've been on this for over an hour. It didn't even feel that way. We were just talking. This is LXG, the LXG podcast, the League of
League of
Extraordinary
Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Gentlemen. And shout out to everybody that is tuned in, that is subscribed, and you know,
Yo,
please like
I always see that on other people's stuff. I never thought I'd be saying that though.
and subscribe.
Like and subscribe, facts. Just like my youngest daughter will say with hers, like and subscribe for real.
Like and subscribe. Yeah. So is there anything else you want to say before we take this to the road?
Um, Shout out to Brooklyn, man. Brooklyn over everything.
Brooklyn over everything. Brooklyn over everything. And I know what you're gonna say, but you're not in Brooklyn no more.
You in Queens.
I'm in Queens, but Brooklyn till I die. All right, straight up. This guy
Bless,
wanna
bless,
this guy
bless.
wanna change up on me. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like you do that. You really hurt my feelings with that, bro.
Wow, that's crazy.
Anyways, I go by the name of DJ Dreamer 524. That's Prince Hakeem. And we will see you in the next one, man. It's very hard to just end this like this, but we gonna end it. Is that you doing it? I do that too?
That was done, dude. I thought
That was
you
really
you
like,
was late, man. This was supposed to be
oh, this is what we're gonna do? Everyone now?
yo, we mad old. This is old school right
This is
there. This is
old as hell. You did it
I
first.
said peace. This is
You
peace
but
is
you
whack.
yo, what you did it first. I followed you with this, and I'm like, why am I putting this up? Because he did it. Nah, I'm gonna be like the YNs. Safety.
Safety, yo. Safety.
Safety.